Okay, this is another student critique of the article Farewell My Mailbox by Bob Greene. One thing I've got to say about this writing right off the bat is that this student had sufficient length and material to work with. So you see the summary was of a good length, and the evaluation extended beyond the length of the summary, so it was more than 50%, and there seemed to be a good flow of ideas here. So that's a strength here. That's a good thing. You need to develop that further. But what we could really do on multiple levels here to bring this up to the A level is I need the name of the article up front, and don't forget to spell the author's name right. All right. So simple mistakes like this is going to they're going to hurt your reception, the reception of your writing. Now, if you would take a moment to look at your computers, the spell checkers or the grammar check, notice how many things are this is a simple, you can fix that if you proofread. If you slow down and maybe read, instead of reading from the left to the right, read your work from the right to the left, so that you're not caught up in actually understanding it, but you're looking at just the words as letters. So things like that you need to fix. All right, they're always going to lower your grade. Now, the other thing I see here is I think whoever wrote this is a misunderstanding quotation marks versus square brackets. The quotation marks need to be there. This is verbatim, word for word, a quotation from Bob Greene. I don't see any other reason why these should be in brackets. I mean, the brackets are wrong. I think that they should be quotation marks. I'm trying to understand what the student is doing here. See, we see this again down here. And my guess is that the student is using square brackets as quotation marks. But no, that's a mixing of a function there. You need to use quotation marks. All right. So I also need in-text citation. I need to know what paragraph number this data is coming from the actual article. So that's a couple ways you can fix that summary. Now, when we get down to the evaluation, again, there's really stuff that has a lot of potential here. But what I would always stay away from here, let's just go down to about right here. A hard copy gives you the student is telling me we need the letters, the post office, because of the value of a hard copy. That's a pretty good idea. I haven't seen too many people think about that hey, there's something valuable to the actual paper, material, tangible thing, as opposed to an electronic version of it. Okay, so good. But let's see, a hard copy gives you the convince that if I don't know, you got to work on just the surface level of your words, your diction, your spelling. Okay, now then here we go. I found this out firsthand this week when my computer crashed the day before all my homework was to be submitted. And here's a note to me. All right, now I know this is, I appreciate this little note and all that, but in your actual writing, you're turning in for a grade, remove all sort of, remove that sort of thing, so that there's a much more objective, technical feel to the work. All right, so you never want to refer to the assignment as an assignment while you're writing it. Don't talk to your teacher, give him notes or her notes in your actual work. That should be in an email or something. But now, that's basically it. There's material here. It's kind of all scattered together. But the thing that's really stopping this from being any sort of A or even a high B is just the multiple surface level mistakes. See, I was able to follow, wait a minute here, we need to do this, stuff like that. So you need to proofread your work before you submit it. This was probably a 2.4, 2.5, something like a C/B.